everyone. Well, this is my video reflection on genetic engineering. Well, I really think this is a very controversial topic. On one hand, we see what humankind is capable of. It does spectacular technological advances and the benefits that can arise from the use of genetic engineering. On the other hand, we have the negative aspects related to the manipulation of genetic engineering. For example, the manipulation of DNA by the military forces to create super soldiers. All of these elements create an intense debate on what we consider human life is. Well, all of this may sound like a science fiction novel in a distant future, but this is something that is actually happening right now, and we need to be aware of this. Sometimes we are experiencing the impact of genetic engineering without even realizing it. For example, when we consume grains and even meat in transgenic food. Well, in my opinion, the research on genetic engineering can lead us to new discoveries that can change the way we carry our lives. Let's imagine a world where we have no need to worry about genetic diseases or organ transplants. But, well, of course, all of this sounds great, and it actually is. Well, this is where problems begin, and moral and ethics make their appearance, and people start to think what humans have to do in order to accomplish these goals. Some people believe that human beings don't have the right to create life. We are part of the life process, but we are not creators. This is an argument against human cloning, and I agree with this idea from the viewpoint that every human being is born to be free. And we don't know what is behind human cloning, especially when the military is deeply involved. This reminds me of a TV series I used to watch when I was in middle school, The Dark Angel. This series depicts the life of Max, a genetically enhanced super soldier who escapes from the military when she was a child in a post-apocalyptic shadow. And well, here she tries to live a normal life while she lives captured by government agents. Of course, this is a scenario that none of us wants to see in the real life. Well, those were some negative aspects of genetic engineering. Now let's talk about the good things. For example, if we could delimit the boundaries of what we could do using genetic engineering, if we forget about cloning human beings, then I am all for it, because it opens up the possibility of curing genetically based diseases and the possibility of cloning replacement organs or even complete body parts. Looking at both sides, engineering and genetic engineering controversy does raise questions that must be answered. Like all major scientific advances, it probably has some negative effects, and steps must be taken to ameliorate the outcomes. For example, measures should also be taken to ensure that genetic engineering's benefits are at least to some extent available to the poor. Caution must be taken in other areas, such as ensuring that the sanctity of human life is respected at all times. Finally, I think that we should not allow our fear of change prevent our society from exploring this promising new field of science, one that promises some medical and social benefits. Well, this was my video reflection. I hope you all could understand what I was saying. Bye.